Okay. Hello, everyone. Yeah, I'm here doing my first ever mod review on my channel. Now, yes, this is weird that I normally do mod review. I normally don't do mod reviews, but this will be fun. Now, do warn you guys? I'm only doing this as a warning. Do not use F5. Like you can use F5 in the beginning. Do not. Be careful, do not use it afterwards once you get into perfect angle, because this mod will crash you. So if you want to be playing the game and using this mod, use F1 always. This is my warning to you because it will crash. I have experienced crashes with this mod in F5 trying to go F1, so do do not try anything I would not do. Now, this is Kamen Rider Kabuto. Kamen Rider Kabuto is a tokusatsu series by Toei. You can actually go watch it on their channel. There is episodes out on their channel, which I will be linking down below. I will be going through all of the things in this box. This is everything to do with Kamen Rider Kabuto. Let's first start off with Kabuto, which uses a Kabuto Zector. Ready, tension. This is this is armor on. We pop that, you can see how the armor starts to come off. If we press it again, we now have cast off. Now, if you press not G, what that opens up that, but if you press C, no, X, we are in clock up. If you press X again, you turn off clock up. You can activate the rider kick by pressing R 3 times. Then you need to press it again. Let me get a... I don't have anything to test it on, but this is what the rider kick looks like. That is what the rider kick looks like. I do not know how to put the armor... Oops. And you can do it in clock up. Oh, and if you press G, that's how you put armor back on. Okay. Let me check if you take off the armor and stuff, if that affects you. No, if you take off the armor and stuff, you are fine to change your F perspective. But let us go back into Kabuto. Now this is his weapon. It starts out as a axe looking weapon that does 10.6 attack damage, but if you turn off your armor, it turns into an actual kunai. A kunai is a Japanese dagger, if I remember correctly. Now, I did show you, if you press Z, that puts back on your armor. Let's take that off. Now, I have something known as a hyperzector. Uh, let's see how you use a hyper. Do I have to put in my offhand? Nope, that is rider kick. Hold on, everyone. We might have to take off my armor. Okay. But this is Kabuto. Kabuto is the main character of Kamen Rider Kabuto. I will be leaving a thing to the wiki for each of these guys in the description because this is just me previewing the armor and their abilities. So yeah, moving on to the next rider, we have... Well, actually, let's see. I have to figure out how how you use Dissector, but let's try this. Let's put this on. Now let's henshin. Let me put this on. How do you? Huh? I right clicked it. What do I right clicked it? Here we go. And this is Hyper Clock Up. This is Kamen Rider Kabuto Hyper's form. This is Hyper Clock Up. It's interesting because you actually have to right click the Hyper sector. 2, 3. Let's see if his rider kick is different. No. But can you turn it off? Whoops. Sorry. Sorry. Now, I'm going to. You see, I have a bracelet, which that is a different thing. But let's move on to the second sector we're going to be showing off today, being the Gattack sector, one of my favorites. I think this is the secondary rider, so let us activate it. Now you can see he has gun. He actually has gun. He has gun. That's in his armor form. He has guns, which is confusing, but I like it. Now let us get these guns off. You can still use it when you're preparing to cast off. But now let's cast off. Does he still have them? Oh, these are his weapons? 2. That's his rider kick. I don't. Oh, I did not mean to put the armor on. Do you get. Okay, so Let's. Yeah, he also has Clock Up. He has Clock Up as well. I actually did a short on this guy. I do not know much about him. I do like his model. Let's turn off the Clock Up. And these things do not as much damage as the Axe Form Kabuto. They do 8.4 attack damage, which is interesting. I did not expect them to do that much damage. But and if you press C, that will put them back on. But also, just like Kabuto, if you press Z, it will turn back on his armor. So, that's that. I don't think he has a hyper form. But let's find out if this guy has a hyper form, shall we? I do not think. Boom. Oh, does he does he have a hyper form? He has a hyper form. Welcome to the hyper form. I wonder if I'll have to test out these guys against like strong mobs. Let me know if you want me to go through like a boss thing with one of these armors because that would be fun. Now let's check his. This is his clock up form. Also the same. He does not have that cool effect as Kabuto does, but it's cool that it is awesome that he has a hyper form. I did not think he would have a hyper form being a secondary rider, but that's great to know. Now, we will do his rider kick because it makes sense to do it to see if there's any difference, but I do not see any difference. He still has his Gact caliber, so I think that's all for Kamen Rider Gact. I will be testing out like how much damage each thing does in a different video. That will be probably yes the boss video, where I will go through a world as whichever one of these you guys suggest. Let's turn off hyper. Ooh, look how pretty everything is. Now let's go first person again. Now we're using the Dark Kabuto Sector. Once again, these things are not reusable, so you have to be careful. Each one is a one-time use. So, say if you're in survival, you probably will have to recraft these if there is a crafting recipe for them. So, ready? Hyper or Dark Sector. Dark Kabuto has the exact same weapon, but his armor, I think, is a darker shade of red or black. No, this is his armor. Ooh. No, this is cool looking. And I think this guy did like custom hyper forms. So this is a hyper dark Kabuto. It looks exactly the same. And it does the exact same hyper clock up. Um let us use the rider kick on this zombie over here. Let's see if I can land it. I I think I missed. I don't think I'm hitting the hitbox. Yeah, I don't know how the hitboxes are on these things. So, but the rider kick is exactly the same as Kabuto's because they are the same guy. So that's all three of the ones that use the belt. And also the kunai does less damage compared to the axe form. So that's all. That So the rider belt is done. We will grab these two bracelets. There's a white one and there's a black one. I do not know if there's like a difference when it comes to these, but today I'll be using both of them just for the fun of it. Oh, nope, did not mean to chuck that, guys. Now this mod does involve using the Curios add-on. Let's start with the B sector. Now the B sector, I do not know much about either. Okay. Oh, must be used in offhand? Ooh, ooh. Uh, okay, so it does not automatically activate. That's a cool looking armor. Does this guy have a weapon or anything? It's overpowered. That one shot a skeleton. And of course, just like the others, it has clock up, which is good. You could activate Rider Sting, clock up, and clock up. Yeah, one shot zombies, which I think have 20 health. Uh, so you can't. This armor does not have anything to do with It does not have what do we call it? Oh my gosh! It does not have auxiliary weapons in armor mode. I forgot to check if this guy has a hyper form because apparently. Okay, so yes, I think this guy has been making custom hyperforms. Unless these are canon, do let me know if all these hyperforms are canon. Oh, maybe he does not have a. Maybe he does not have a hyper cast off. Hold on. Do you have a hyper cast off? Hold on. So I don't think the hyper Zector works on this unless I will also be linking the video where I got this mod in the description, but wait. Yeah, I cannot use it. Huh. That's interesting. I guess this guy does not have it attaches to your belt and you can click it, but the button does not do anything. So that is the B. It has clock up, just like all the others, which is basically you slow down time and you are like super fast. Everything is in slow motion. You can activate things like Rider Sting. I need something to attack because I'm dumb. Let us fly over to the squid I just recently saw. Where is the squid? There's the squid. I'm trying. I need something to attack. I need a zombie. Because zombies are easy. Backwards, backwards, backwards. There we go. But that is Kamen Rider B. Or Wasp? I think it's B. Yeah, B. Kamen Rider B. So that's that one. Now we have 3 of these, which I'm going to use the black one for. Oh, crap. Give me this. Uh, we'll start with this one. I do not know how to say this beetle's name. All these are baseball beetles, aside from the bee, and there's a dragonfly one, which is not in this mod yet. So, let's... What the... Whoa, you can actually use... You can use, Oh, wait, this guy doesn't have a released armor form? I thought this guy had a released armor form. But that just like I mean not just like Kabuto, but just like B, Kamen Rider B, you have an attacking one. Sorry, my thing just fell. You have a one use attack that actually seems to work. I don't know how the rider kicks work yet. And just like B, it seems they do not have a hyper cast off. Now, that is the someone has to comment down below how you say that. But that was this sector. They're part of a certain species beetle, but this is the Hercules beetle. I forgot. All of these are offhand ones, so do not worry. And they do not have. I think they have clock up. Yep, all these guys have clock up, just like Kabuto, Get Attack, and all the other ones. You can tell it's the same time because of the particles. So we turn that off. Uh, and then once, just like the last one, and B, it has this. Now, I do not know, you cannot do that. So this is Kamen Rider Hercules. I accidentally turned it off, but oh well. That leaves one more for this video. That leaves the Keratos. Gosh, I swear I just butchered that name, and I'm so sorry. Keratos Beetle. Um, we grab this. We henshin. Oh, also there is also a flip hopper, which is a uh, sorry, that is a grasshopper that has kick and punch hopper, which I will have to do on a separate pack to show you guys that, because that also has, I think, the dragonfly in it. This is for 1.21.1 in Neoforge for all those people who want to know. But like I said, if you guys want to play this in first, I recommend playing this in first person once you look at the models and see all that. And all the beetles have the same finishing move, which is uh which is the critical or tactical whatever. So this has been my Kabu uh Kamen Rider Kabuto mod case or showcase of the Kabuto mod for 1.21.1 Neoforge. I will be sending the video. I will be linking the video to the original video where I got the mod in the description. Also, I will be leaving a thing for the Toei channel or Tokusatsu channel where you can watch Kamen Rider Kabuto. They have nearly, I think, all the episodes of Kabuto up. So do that. And we'll see you guys in the next mod show.